Very good morning. Wednesday 29th, I believe. Yep, Wednesday the 29th of January 2020. Oh, so I've got a bit to do today. I'm going to see my dad, to go on a date with my dad. We're going to go to the cinema today to see 1917. And it looks interesting. But apart from that, I'm at a bit of a dilemma. I'm at a bit of a loss, you see, because the phone I'm currently using, the phone I've made almost all of my lives with, my day-to-day workhorse, the bit of technology that I have with me pretty much all day, every day, my beloved Samsung S9 Plus, is beginning to flag a little bit. It's not charging as fast. Any wire that I use just slow charges. Even wireless charging takes a while. You know, the battery is not lasting a full day. I find myself having to put it on charge. So I get to the point where it's like, well, do I keep this wonderful piece of technology that I've got until the day it actually dies, or do I bite the bullet and get a new phone? And it's one of those questions we all go through, those of us that have phone contracts, because it's not just the phone that plays a massive part in the choice. It's also the costing versus the amount of minutes and data and this, that and the other. And it's beginning to become a bit of a pickle, because it's that annoying time of year. It's that annoying time of year where different technology companies, be it Samsung, I'm not going to say Apple just yet, but Samsung, Huawei, even LG and Sony, they've all got new lines coming out, or they've all got their own flagships, and they've all got their own benefits in their own little way. And it's choosing the right one. And I'm an Android user. I've always had an Android phone. But for the first time ever, I've been considering getting an iPhone. Specifically an iPhone 11 or an 11 Pro. But this is the problem I've got with Apple. Apart from the fact that they can charge what they like, because every Apple fanboy or fangirl will always stick to their Apple device. But Apple can charge what they want because of this. I mean, I've been, over the years, driving up and down Regent Street, Regent Street in central London, in my bus. And I can tell you now, on launch day of a new phone, the queue goes from the store down Regent Street, it goes down Hanover Street, down to Hanover Square, and they've actually got security and barriers all the way around Hanover Square and into the surrounding area, just so people can queue to get the latest iPhone. And I get that, I understand it, because if people like what they like, they're always going to get what they like. But they're really expensive. And I'm one of those weird people who enjoy having an Android phone for one specific reason: customizability. I like knowing that when I unlock my phone on an Android, I've got everything I need where I need it, in a non-cluttered, wonderful, clean, tidy way. It's like I've got, picture it if you will, anyone with a phone, you know, try this out. My screen layout. So imagine your screen is completely empty. The first bottom row on any Android device, we all know the best place to have the call button is at the bottom left. Yeah? Next to that is the Facebook button. Next to that is either Instagram or YouTube, in my case. And then the camera's at the bottom right. And then at the top right hand corner, I've got Play Store. Top left hand corner, I've got search bar just underneath those two top icons, and the rest of the screen is blank. And it looks good, it looks clear, it's clean. I don't think you can do that on an iPhone. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I've spoke to a few people about this because I don't like all of those icons cluttering up the screen. And everyone I've spoke to have always said, oh, put all the icons in folders, put the icons in folders. But then I've got folder icons everywhere. You see, and then everyone says, oh, well, you can then move those things to the other screen. Okay, fine, not a problem. I can move all of those icons to the other screen. But then I'm lacking the search widget. You know, and I'm one of those people that use Google Assistant all the time. And I think it's been proven by now that the Google Assistant is far, far superior to Siri. But equally, I can't just spit in Apple's face with the iPhone, because they're also a fantastic piece of technology. You know, you can edit movies with iMovie, which is really handy for someone like me if I don't want to use a substandard editing program for whatever the reason may be. It's there, it's built in, it's good. You know, the cameras on these phones are second to none. They're absolutely fantastic. The screens are bright, they're vivid, they're clear. Batteries tend to last a whole day, if not maybe two. You know, and they get constant updates on time. Apple are really, really good, and I'm really struggling at the moment to try and stay with Android, because with Apple you know what you get. I mean, my other half, she's always had an iPhone, so I know what they're all about. I've hated iPhone for the longest time until the iPhone 11. Of course, I've held that phone in my hand and to be fair, it's not a bad device. It's the first time I've ever considered an Apple device. But you know what you get, it's a good quality device. However, if I stick with Android, I'm somewhat spoiled for choice, but there are so many inconsistencies. You see, if I was to go down the Samsung route right now, I feel like I'd be cheating myself out of a decent deal, because I know, look at that sunrise, because I know that in a month or two, the brand new Samsung Galaxy S20, or so it's been linked to being called, is going to be released. And I like Samsung. I like the cameras, I like Samsung. In fact, I'm on my third Samsung. I've gone from a 7, 8 to a 9. They're really, really good. And the cameras are absolutely fantastic. And then you've got the likes of LG. Now LG, as far as I'm concerned, have slipped in their ways of late. I mean, I had an LG G4 as a flagship phone when that came out. Fantastic phone. But the G5, the G6 and G7 just haven't cut the mustard for me. I haven't wanted it. The G8 that's currently out, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Then you get the likes of Huawei, their P30 Pro, and with all the controversy over Huawei at the moment, do I want to risk having all of my information spied on? Plus, there's a new one of those coming out. The Huawei P40 and P40 Pro are going to be announced in the coming months. And then you've got the likes of Sony with their Xperia 5 and their Xperia 1. You know, I've compared these phones online, and as far as I can tell, they're both identical in spec, but the Xperia 1, for some unknown reason, costs nearly £300 more, and I don't get it. But it must be better for a reason. I just don't know what that reason is. So what do I do? And of course, the camera is what plays a massive part in anyone's choice. You see, I mean, I've even looked at the new Google Pixel 4 XL, and to look at it, looks almost identical to my S9 Plus I'm currently using, but the technology packed into that and the camera is absolutely amazing. However, it's really expensive, almost as expensive as an iPhone. So what do? Do I bite the bullet and get a new phone, or do I literally keep this one until it falls apart and disintegrates and then get a new one? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know your phone preference as well, please, because I do take everyone's comments on board. I really do. But I do value and respect everyone's opinion, especially when it comes to technology, because it's such a personal thing. I find that someone's phone, even down to the colour of the phone, can represent someone's personality. You see, I know that if someone has an iPhone and it's red, I know that they like the simplicity of the device. I know that they are very comfortable with the Apple ecosystem. But equally, I know that because they've got such a bold colour, it reflects on either their bold personality, you know, or something like that. So it's a weird one. A phone can also help you assess what someone's mentality is like, if you really wanted to go deep like that. So let me know what you think, please. I'm eager to find and read these comments on what you think I should get and why, and let me know what you've got and how long you've had it, and the reason why you don't want to change, and the reason why you love your phone so much. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read all the comments that come through on the YouTube Studio app, because it's difficult reading them right now because I've really got a bad headache. And I'll catch everyone later. Happy Wednesday.